I was born in Reynosa, Tamaulipas, Mexico. I was there till the age of 6 when my father, who was a U.S. citizen, born in Harlingen, Texas, immigrated my mom and myself. And even though he was a citizen, the immigration department at that time, or the Justice Department, still forced him to immigrate us. We really shouldn't have gone through that process, but like always, the INS is always, they've always been dogs. What else can I say about them? I hate them dearly. And I grew up in Corpus Christi, Texas. I went to high school at the time when they were integrating the high schools. And so we had experienced the integration process during that time. And, you know, actually it was like a big war between Mexicanos and Anglos in that part of the country. I graduated in 1967, and I went to school at Texas A&M University in Kingsville, Texas, La Quineña, as we like to dearly refer to it. And King Ranch is right next to it. Famous, King Ranch is famous in Texas. I graduated in 1971 from Texas A&M University with a Bachelor's of Arts in Psychology and Sociology, and got a scholarship from 3 different universities: University of Michigan at Ann Arbor, and Michigan University at East Lansing, and the University of Washington to do graduate work. And I chose the great state of Washington. Corpus was a war zone since I was little. When we first moved into Corpus, we moved into an ironic neighborhood. The street that that we were living in was called Mexico Street, and it was the first Mexican barrio in Corpus Christi. Corpus Christi didn't have that many Mexicanos at that time. Now you go to Corpus and, I mean, it's wall-to-wall Mexican, right? And everybody at that time was going to a certain high school, which was Miller High School. It was African Americans and Chicanos were going to Miller High School. You know, it was very rough, because the barrio that I was living in was one of the poorest barrios. There was always fighting. I mean, I was a little kid, and you could hear, yeah, you know, yelling and fighting all fucking Friday, Saturday, and it would stop on Sunday. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday would be quiet, and then boom, Friday, boom, 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 boom. And that was every week. And there was either a stabbing or a shooting. They were all working class, but it was rough because people were poor, and people were some were, you know, always drinking. And what happens in many of those kind of situations, of course, is that there's always, the kids are the ones that end up getting hurt, the women are the ones that end up getting hurt. Went back to Texas for half a year. I ran under the Raza Unida Party for city council in Brownsville, Texas. And I was disqualified for residency, problems with residency. I don't know if you guys know about the Raza Unida Party. It was a famous Chicano movement, alternative political organization, response to the Democratic Party and the Republican Party lack of response to the community, so the party, a different party was set up. It's a very strong movement in the state of Texas, Colorado, and California. And we had a founding convention in El Paso, Texas in 1971. And it was an interesting period of time. 3,000 Chicanos from all over the country came and founded the Raza Unida Party there.